Hello and welcome to my newest Let's Play Civilization 5. I am Ayane Ranma and today I will play a little bit different. I will play with all these civilizations on an inland sea map, large size, difficulty, immortal and epic speed. I also have enabled 3 mods. One mod is InfoAddict, that gives just a little bit more information, and lots of other Let's Players use it too. When I'm playing with mods, then I like to play with that. Also a mod called Krakatoa fix, which actually there is the natural wonder, the volcano, the Krakatoa, and that gives 5 science, and usually this natural wonder is just in the middle of nowhere, just far away from the next land. So you will, most of the time you have no chance to settle somewhere and actually get to work on that natural wonder, which sucks. I mean, then it's just worth 1 happiness for discovering it. Hooray! So one mod that fixes that and positions it, if it gets positioned, a little bit more useful. And the third mod will slow down the research, or actually it will increase the technology costs by 100%, so it doubles them. Why have I done that? Let's go to the advanced setup to answer that. I have set in lots of Middle European and some Arabian civs. All these civs that were strong long ago, a little in the era of the ancient Greece, or a bit later in the rise and fall of Rome, all around the Sea of Middle Europe. And I think a skirmish with these guys could be fun, to see who wins if I play with them. And so that we have a bit, so that actually most of them have an early game unit, or even 2. I mean, Alexander has 2 very early game units. Assyria has also 1 early game unit. Rome has, well, it's medieval, but it's still quite early compared to some others. Morocco, I guess, has 1 of the latest units, but most of them ancient era, medieval era, or something similar. And usually these units, you build them and bam, they're obsolete. You will rarely use them for a war, because you cannot go to war so early and get any benefit out of it. But now that we have epic game pace, and also the mod that makes us research technology slower, that lets the units be useful a bit longer. So it will take quite some time until they are obsolete. So we may see more warfare over here with these cool special units. I mean, I want to see an immortal fight, I want to see the ballistas, I want to see the companion cavalry, I want to see elephants, I want to see camels, I want to see archers, horse archers, and all this crap. I want to see that, I want to see the cataphract, I rarely see it. And when I played Byzantium, I always thought, oh cool, I want to use these horses to fight. I may have built 1 or 2, but I actually never used them. Maybe for capturing a city, but not for damaging any enemy units, just to capture the city, which I damaged with crossbows or something, and my horse was actually a long time ago obsolete, and I just used it as a cheap and fast unit. So I want now some cool warfare, but still a good old civ game. The temperature, I will set it to hot, because most of these civs are actually somehow desert oriented, or at least had in their histories ruled over lots of deserty eras. Alexander had so much territory. Carthage had also lots of territory and was right next to the Sahara. Assyria, desert in Arabia. Rome, okay, Rome not that much. Persia, got a lot of land, also desert. Morocco, I guess the Kasbah alone tells for itself. Arabia, thanks Captain Obvious. Babylon was kind of where Arabia is now. Egypt, well, wanders in the desert. The Ottomans, well, at least close to some deserts. And Byzantium, actually where the Ottomans are today. So, I guess this could be fun. I'm going to play as Carthage. I think they have quite a good balance. They have a naval buff with free harbors everywhere, and a cool unit, the elephant. Yeah, I think they could be fun. Alexander would also be fun with the 2 units, but actually the Diplo bonus is the city-state bonus is just a bit. It's good, yeah, it's extremely good, but it's a bit boring. Assyria I already played. Rome a bit too much based on warfare. Persia I had without streaming a good game with them. So nah. Morocco and Arabia, yeah, but it would be so Petra focused. I want to be able to play without Petra and do not, or at least not let the game bait me to a Petra. Well, if I play now with Carthage and it really does bait me to a Petra, well, okay, fine, then it does bait me to a Petra. Babylon, yeah, Babylon is actually very cool, one of my favorite civs. I considered that as well, but I thought it is so science-oriented. I want to be open to different victory types. And Ramses, cool guy, I love to spam Wonder, but on Immortal, yeah, not sure if that his ability is actually that much of a use. I mean, yeah, it counts also for the National Wonders, but National Wonders I have not to compete. His bonus is actually good to build wonders with which you have to compete. So in multiplayer, for example, Ramses is awesome to snatch Great Library and Chichen Itza and stuff like that, wonders that everyone wants. The Ottomans, in my opinion, also a little bit too much based on warfare, just like Rome with all their bonus and units. Byzantium, awesome. I love Byzantium. I'm such a fan of religion in this game. One of my favorite civs is the Celts. I love to play the Celts. I mean, it's a free pantheon very early, and good unit, good special building and stuff, but it would not fit in here. I also considered to play Byzantium, but then I thought, Immortal and no actual push to faith generation early on, so if I actually fail to get a religion fast enough, and some of these guys are quite religious, then I could have a hard time. I know Morocco, Arabia and Persia, they like to get a religion. And the others sometimes have a religion too, so let's not risk too much. So, I guess let's start this game.